Good morning. It's Carl Gilliard from an undisclosed middle school in the Valley coming at you on a Monday, the 19th of October. Happy Monday. I want to talk to the brothers. That this is for the brothers. Brothers who are fathers, brothers who are actually actively raising their children, and brothers who want to continue to do it effectively. Now, for me, my heart has always been in the right place in this area, but I have made some severe missteps, and some of them have revisited me over the last couple of days, but there are things I've been aware of for a while that I've just been trying to find a way to remedy, even though my kids are adults. So, when I was married the first time, and we went through what we went through, we had a joint parenting arrangement. And this is something that fathers do all the time. I mean, my kids were with me half the time, and they were with their mother half the time. And there are fathers out there who raise their kids 24/7. But yet, we want to seek to find love and remarry, and those are good things. Those are good things. There's nothing really wrong with that. And by the way, parenthetically, there are a lot of women, and men too, but a lot of women who forego remarrying until their kids are grown. And that's a noble thing. And I understand why a woman would do that, and I understand why some women don't do it. But I understand it because, divorce in and of itself is tumultuous on children. They want the two parents to remain intact, the family to remain intact, and they don't hate to see the split. And so when you remarry someone else, just that whole act itself creates trauma in the kids who knew you as just being with you or with their mother. So that's just kind of the foundation I'm going to lay. Oftentimes we hear about, and rightfully so, when women have children and they have to vet the man, they don't bring the man around the kids for a long time, and that's wise. And then they won't marry a man until they've demonstrated that they will indeed love the child as their own. And this is a process because clearly if if those children are not your children, or you didn't raise them from their birth, it's a process. You have to make that decision. You're going to naturally favor your own children over the ones that are your so-called stepchildren. So, but men out there, and there are many of you that are under the sound of my voice, listen, do not, if you can avoid it, marry anyone who does not agree with you about raising your children. There's something about men that I think, most of the men I know, when we marry women who have children, we take it upon ourselves to raise those children as our own. I mean, it's a process to blend families, and to make that thing happen over time is incremental, and you go through things. But I know me, and I know all the men that I know that marry women with children. They do that with the intention on being that child's father to the degree that they need to be, depending upon the relationship they have with their natural father. And I'm doing that now, once again, and I do that with pride and with a lot of energy, vigor, and positivity. I just like being a father. I like raising children. I just like that. But I think that I had been remiss in the choices I made and how it affected my children. Brothers, when you choose her, listen to what she's telling you about raising somebody as a children. She might tell you a few things in a roundabout way that you should listen to. Watch the behavior, check and make sure that she's capable and willing, and it's no right or wrong, willing to parent your children to the best of her ability as if they're her own. In her heart, though, because this is a process, as I mentioned earlier. I think that a lot of times this gets lost in the sauce with men who are faithfully looking to raise their children and yet want to remarry. Knowing what I know today regarding that, maybe I would not have remarried until my kids were older, which is why I brought up how many women do that, and I understand that for the good of the children. Like people say that you should not, and this is my last point. This is kind of diverting a bit from what I've been talking about, but it's really important. I hear people say all the time, you should not stay together for the children. Which, if your life is in danger, my mom is calling me. If your life is in danger, get out, get to safety. Got it. But if you're having the normal, mundane, routine, marital problems, fix it. Yeah, I know you say it can't be fixed. Well, the first thing you do is change yourself. Change yourself and how you approach it, how you answer the issue, rather than letting the issue answer you. I didn't do that, which is why I'm talking to you. Because when there are children involved, you may have to change yourself for the good of the kids. Change your attitude, the way you feel about your wife or husband. Change the situation where you can change it. Do a lot of prayer. Seek counseling. All these different things you can do. But do not automatically assume that you shouldn't stay together for the children. People say, well, because it's so tumultuous. We argue all the time. Well, stop arguing. Whatever's going on, stop it for the sake of the children. That's all I got. Happy Monday. Talk to y'all later. Peace. 2 fingers. Did this without Latanya because I thought this was a man thing. And Latanya may join me at another time. All right. Be safe, y'all. Have a great week.